lymphoblastic lymphoma. Anyone? Just me? This is gonna get awkward. Cancer will do a lot of things to you. It'll beat you up, it'll knock you down, it'll walk all over. But because of that, cancer makes you gangster. What I mean by that is before I had cancer, I do things a certain way. I take life a lot more cautiously. But after you're staring death in the face every day, you have a tendency to do things a little more gangster. Everyday activities. For example, jaywalking. Before I had cancer, I'd jaywalk like this. No, there's a street. There's a street. But now, because of cancer, I jaywalk like this.
Everybody can step up.
Before I had cancer, I'd grocery shop like this. Produce. Hey, Margaret, it's getting big. All right, take care. Now, I grocery shop like this.
Everybody can step up.
Last week, cooking my meals. Before I had cancer, I'd cook my meals like this. I'm a lot happier too. Cook my meals like this.
Everybody can step up.
Hey Ma, what's for dinner? I'm hungry. So cancer makes you gangster, but it can also make you a little bitter. You know, I told myself when I got diagnosed with this disease that I didn't want to become this bitter guy, but I gotta say, cancer makes you a little bitter. It's just when somebody comes up to me and they tell me about their day and they're like, oh my God. You will not believe the day I just had, okay? I was at work all freaking day, yeah? And I didn't have time to eat anything, and I am starving. I'm fucking starving. I just feel like saying, "Aw, you poor little bitch. It must be tough to not eat for 10 hours. Try 10 days, you slut." I said, maybe I can fix you a sandwich. Makes me bitter, you know? I mean, driving home from chemotherapy treatments, I'd always hear these radio ads on the radio. That would make me so bitter. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it. It's, let's all walk for the weekend to end all women's cancers. Weekend to end all women's cancers? It's a little optimistic, isn't it? How many weekends has it been now? Like 20? End it. Am I walking? How did walking get all mixed up and tied together with cancer? I don't know too many people with cancer who like walking. Should be sleep for the cure. Let's take a nap. Take a nap for the cure. Other things that bother me, words of wisdom and motivational phrases. When I was in the hospital, I had somebody come up to me and say, Dan, if you could take one thing away from this conversation, one thing at all, I want it to be this. Remember, it's called cancer, not can't, sir. Well, you know, by that logic, I can tell you it's called diabetes, not libabetes. What's the point? Lance Armstrong, I gotta talk about Lance Armstrong. He was a hero. Had testicular cancer, he beat it, and then he won 7 Tour de France's. For those of you who don't speak French, I said 7 Tour de France's. 7. I think Lance Armstrong set the bar way too high for the cancer survivors. What are you gonna do now when you beat this thing? Climb Mount Everest 8 times, buck-ass naked? Fucking Lance. I'm gonna step out of the show for a sec, guys. I just gave you the pre-scandal Lance joke. And then Lance, you know, during that time, decided to pull the whole fucking dick move and crush everybody's hopes and dreams like this guy was the best. Anyway, fuck him. So I wrote a post-scandal Lance joke. He's here, you know. Lance Armstrong, a hero, had testicular cancer, he beat it, and then won 7 Tour de France's. 7! It turns out he was cheating. You know, I gotta say, for a guy with only one nut, that's pretty ballsy.